Hello and welcome to Mighty Obstacle Studios' month in review for August 2024. While it seems like a lot was done, it's not as much as you think. By the way, if you use Apple Pay for Patreon, don't use it anymore. They're going to charge you guys much more and give you a fee of like 30% come November 2024. I'm just warning you guys now to switch to something else if you do use it. So the big news is I finished the Sage demo. It and the trailer for the Sage premiere video should all be good to go, along with an email confirming my submission. Great! So what to expect with the demo? Well, if you're in the alpha tier on Patreon, you can already play it right now. It's just a single level though. I got sick this month, and of course it was during when I was trying to finish this. But I still think there's a pretty satisfying system there. There's scoring, there's checkpoints, there's dying, and basically it's a level from the game. It's gonna be at Sage, so those of you that aren't in the alpha tier or can't donate, your chance to play it is coming up. Scout has a state machine system, finally. I really should have done this earlier, but luckily it wasn't all bad, besides misspelling something and almost destroying the game. That's why we have version control, and I'm always going to use it. Anyway, Scout switches between states and it's quite efficient. You may observe that everything is the same. Yeah, that's the point. State machines don't exactly change how a character behaves, but makes it easier to add or change code for certain actions. For instance, why am I checking for an air dash if Scout falls off of a ledge? The game shouldn't bother checking for that, so instead it only checks when she's jumping. That's basically one of the philosophies behind state machines. It also makes it easier to add extra characters, but unless Scouter is a big hit, don't expect that at launch. Shaders, shaders, shaders. These have been both my best friend and mortal enemy with this game. I'm really doing what I can to make sure this game looks fantastic, and it's an uphill battle. Though Scouter is trying to go for a Dreamcast aesthetic, think Sonic Adventure 1 or Skies of Arcadia for reference, I do want to at least experiment with what shaders can provide. This is a brand new programming language that's almost universal for other engines. I tried making an outline shader, for instance, on Scout. It never looked good, even when I used one made by someone much smarter than me in this language. But what I really want to do is to make sure I can capture the magic, perhaps by making custom shaders to mimic Sonic Adventure's Lantern engine. Hell, I made Lyra and Necrolepsy be able to blend into her environment all the time. Couldn't hurt to make Scout do the same. So this has been entertaining my mind for a while. Do you enjoy the month in reviews? What if there were more videos than just that on this channel? I don't mean me posting clips of some feature, I mean something more in depth, talking about features in Scouter, or developing them, or something fun from Necrolepsy, or learning my mistakes from Necrolepsy. I have a few ideas jotted down that I could turn into simple videos to see how they go. Worst comes to worst, nothing really happens besides some videos I'm proud of and extra content on this channel. On the other hand, best comes to best, I grow Scouter's audience, could take off, and can make more videos that help Scouter and solve my dilemma of this game's audience being a bit small still. While I do have YouTube channels with much larger audiences, just because you have a larger audience doesn't mean they're watching it for what you want to make. No matter what, even if I endlessly talk about Scouter and draw comparisons in the games I'm playing, it's still not Scouter's channel. Most of these videos take time away from Scouter, and even if they're fun to make, it's pissing me the hell off. I'd rather just make content around Scouter and direct people to the game. So, I'm going to attempt a few videos on this channel to just see what happens. Don't expect them to be longer than 15 minutes, and expect some really fun topics related to Scouter on it. So that's it for this month in review. Get excited for the Sage demo. I'll have something posted about it on this channel for when it's released on Sage. Plus, keep an eye peeled for other videos on here. So I usually recommend something at this point, so what am I recommending now? Though its remaster remake thing with extra bells and whistles is coming out soon, I'm recommending Sonic Generations. While not a masterclass of platforming, it's still an extremely fast-paced and fun game. Much like Scouter, isn't that crazy? I've also been replaying it to get some ideas for the 2.5D level design, as both classic Sonic and modern Sonic have level design using it. Also, Sega is kind of delisting it on PC, so you should probably get it now in case the remake is bad. Anywho, see you later on the next video, and don't forget to check out Mighty Obstacle Studios' Patreon. If you aren't donating yet, I would highly recommend it, especially if you have the ability to do so. Any amount can help me make even more progress on Scouter. With that, take care and have a good day.